Hey yo guys, what's up and welcome back to Two Toe Tags Metal Reviews. And today we're reacting to the brand new song and video from Marilyn Manson. The song is called Sacrilege off his newly announced album, One Assassination Under God, Chapter 1. Coming out November 22nd. Interesting name for an album being Chapter 1. Obviously alluding to the fact that there's going to be more, a follow-up, a part 2, something along those lines.
Yeah, like when he announced it, I was not expecting something like that is the name.
Yeah, and something we also both noticed with the album art is it has the Hollywood font on it.
Yeah.
Which I caught right away and he caught right away. And we both mentioned and we're like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's deliberate for a reason. Because Hollywood is peak Manson. Most people would probably agree.
I feel like, honestly, that album was so personally charged. And from what we've heard so far, the songs have been pretty personally charged as well. So I think he's kind of got that chip on his shoulder. Yeah. Which he had for that album. I guess he's got that for this one too.
Yes, and this does feel like a comeback in a sense. Because he went through some rough stuff and, you know, he was definitely going through it. We saw him live and he was pretty rough. And I mean, there's videos out there and stuff. But we've also seen him and he's been amazing. But yeah, he's been looking great, sounding great. We've reacted to the first two singles. The first one we both really liked. The second one we liked, but it was kind of like just not as good as the first. So we'll see what Sacreligious sounds like. Hope the video's creative. Because the last one, the video lacked a little bit. It was just live footage. Not live footage, but it was just the band playing in the warehouse kind of thing.
And whatnot.
Yeah, but there wasn't much like art to it. But I think this one's going to have the artistry to it. Anyways, let's check out Sacrilege, Marilyn Manson.
Sacrilegious, put your arms around me. I'll stab you in the back. You'll never see a skeleton Christ. I'll be the one in Bible black.
Interesting vocal effect.
Yeah.
You should have treated your saviors better with the tomb that you left behind.
It's very industrial.
Do you think that coffin's gossiping? All of your ghosts are blind.
I feel like he's going for a much more like kind of like a rock and roll type of vibe in the music rather than industrial metal.
You climb to the top of my horns, but make sure that you don't look down. Don't spit in face of God when you try to.
Love that vocal layer.
Oh, beautiful people. But good to nod back and throw back to that.
Got low volume cymbals. Huh.
Superstar, baby.
It's funny you mentioned the beautiful people like that, because when the riff started, I was kind of thinking Disposable Teens.
Yeah, Disposable Teens, I can hear that, but I mean, I found like even at the end, it sounded like Mr. Superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Superstar, baby. Yeah, I mean, a few little kind of, I don't know if you call them nods or just maybe like throwbacks to some Antichrist Superstar era stuff, but the song as a whole definitely didn't fit that. It sounds a lot more clean and friendly, but lyrically it still has a darkness to it.
Yeah.
A very juxtaposed song.
I'll really have to hear it on the album, because it didn't really jump out to me as something amazing here, but with the way that he structures albums, like, this will definitely feel stronger when it's surrounded by what it needs to be surrounded by.
How would you feel if this was the opener? Because that's what I was thinking, if this was the opener on the album. And I feel like, even lyrically, like, what was the line he was saying? I already forgot it, but it was something like, I'm ready to get evil. I'm feeling sacrilegious. Let's get evil. I'm feeling, like, that's kind of like the opening song. Maybe. And then from there on, everything else is going to be like...
Perhaps. I mean, just based on what we've heard, though, this album is shaping up to be an interesting one, because there's a lot of melody present for it.
There's a lot of melody present, and that's why I said I think he's going for a little bit more like a rock and roll kind of thing. He's always been a rock and roll star, but, you know, the industrial metal aspect of him is what draws metalheads to him. I feel like this is gearing a little bit more towards the rock and roll side of it and less towards the industrial stuff, but there's definitely stuff from both sprinkled in there.
Yeah, and even then, like, with all of his albums, he's gone for so many different sounds, so many different things going on. I like that this is shaping up to be another completely unique piece of his discography.
Yeah.
And I am excited to see the album when it drops, which is coming close. Like, November 22nd, that is coming quite soon. Yeah. I also liked the video. Like, just, they were cool. It's basically the last video, but better. You had the band, but you had cool shots going on of him and the costumes and stuff. So, you know, it was fun to look at. Interesting song, but I am really interested to see how the album works as a whole, because he does a great job with constructing an entire experience. So we'll see how chapter 1 goes.
It's going to be interesting. Anyways, guys, that's it for this reaction. So leave your thoughts down below and let us know what you guys think of this song and video. Let us know if you're hyped for November 22nd when the album drops. One Assassination Under God, chapter 1. Sounds pretty cool to me. Anyways, guys, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I'm Vile Self.
I'm TV Fish.
We'll see you guys in the next one.